Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the brothers that's teaching the truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect, 1/3 sincere listeners. All right. Today's lesson is gonna be titled something along the lines of remember where you came from, and the reason why I titled this video that is because I was just pretty much meditating on the state of Israel, the state of Jacob, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And right now we are in a very low estate, man, right now, man. The scripture is right when it calls us the poor and needy. That's exactly what our condition is right now. The poor and the needy. Okay? And we're gonna remember in the kingdom, we're gonna remember when we were brought low in Babylon. And the reason being is because, it's gonna make us humble towards our brothers. What I mean by our brothers are fellow Israelites, okay, of the 12 tribes. Right? We're gonna look upon one another and be humble toward. We're gonna truly know what it means to be humble towards one another, because we're gonna be esteemed in the kingdom, right? We're gonna be on a level. I'm talking about all Israel, right? There's gonna be levels. There's gonna be ranks in the kingdom. Yahweh Shai, okay, 144,000 governing bodies, right? The ranking, so everybody's gonna get their due diligence and credit that they deserve. But when it comes to just being an Israelite, especially in the kingdom of heaven, there's going to be a sense of a form of humility towards one another, man. Not like the way it is set up now in the society where Jake may get money, and what does Jake do? Jake wants to flex, but guess who he's flexing on? He's flexing on his brother, right? He can't go over there and flex on no white boy. He can't go and flex on Esau Edom, right? Because Esau Edom got old money, he got big money. You know what I mean? You're not playing. You can't go and flex on Esau Edom, man. You can't even flex on Moab, right? You can't flex on Elam. You can't flex on these other nations for real. When it comes to, monetary, right? Yesterday I was just out and about, and I just seen this Elamite, and he probably was probably in his mid-20s. He's already talking about, buying a. This is in Toronto, by the way, because he's already talking about, oh yeah, I was overhearing the conversation. I was, whatever. He's talking about, oh, just looking at this house. It's a good deal, 700,000, 800,000. I was like, what? And you know how it is out here, brother. Like, the brothers I know that live out here, that ain't no fucking good deal at all. That's robbery. It ain't jack shit. But for these people to really come up with the money to get nothing, shows you that they still have something. They can survive in this crazy inflated economy. You Jakes, you can't compete, man. And the thing is, you Jake can't compete. And if you are competing, a lot of the times You're doing a whole bunch of wickedness to get that, just to be like your oppressor. And be not thou the oppressor, right? But you know, the Lord is gonna make you remember where you came from, and you're gonna be put on a level to where, like I was saying, in the kingdom, you're gonna have humility towards your brother because we were all in a fucked up state. All right, I don't care. You might have some money in the bank, as an Israelite, right? You might have it, but guess what? What's the state and condition of the rest of your nation, the rest of your tribe? Let's just say you're the tribe of Judah. What's the state of Judah, right? You're of the tribe of Issachar. What's the overall state of the tribe of Issachar, right? Okay, you got a little money in the bank. You're doing all right for yourself. Even though you're doing all right, that's just all right. That still ain't jack shit compared to the elites, Esau, Edom as a whole, right? They have a thing called middle class, upper class, lower class. Well, majority of you Israelites are part of that lower class, man. You know, but guess what? We're rich in spirit, man, and we were sent here to be to reflect, man. This was our prison sentence, man. We're in captivity behind enemy lines, man. We were here to reflect. So any of you Jakes trying to act proud, and you cannot be proud in this place, man. All right? I don't give a damn who you are. I don't give a damn who you are. If you're a celebrity, you have nothing to be proud of, man. You can only go and flex in your hood or amongst people that look like you. You can't do that with Big Bang. Who's Big Bang? Esau Edom. Big Bang take Little Bang. You Jakes cannot flex. You little rapper niggas. All right? You Jakes cannot talk to Esau Edom, man. Because guess what? You niggas want to be seen. You niggas want to show that you got money. You want to show that you got it going on. Big Bang don't care to be seen. Big Bang don't want to be seen, man. All right? Real elites, they don't, the elites of this world, people who have money, they don't even want to be seen for real. You know? You going out, showing off, oh, I got this on my wrist, I got this rollie on my wrist, I got this AP, bust down. You make yourself a prey. You make yourself a target. You make yourself a liability. You know, like I said, nothing wrong with having money, but the grand scheme of things, what are you proud of? What is there to flex for? Who are you flexing for? Right? That doesn't mean that I'm not. Don't take my words. It doesn't mean you can't treat yourself, buy yourself nice things, make sure you look presentable, right? Buy yourself an item, a luxury item. No, that's not. That's not. But you gotta use wisdom when you're doing all of these things, man. You know. And my point is, you 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 can't be truly happy, especially if you're a righteous man. If you're a righteous man and you say you have something going on for you, you got money, you got all these things, you can be all right, but you can't be truly happy unless all your people are doing well, right? And that's just a righteous spirit, man. You know, because even with the money doesn't save Israel, man, right? Because the money, it's just the fuck the money, man. The money's not gonna save us. Because Jake thinks that our problem is money, recession. I mean, it's like what's that word I'm looking for? Reparations. We need reparations, and you know, they need to give us X, Y, Z amount a year, and we're gonna be good. Well, what about the Jake that's stuck on crack? hooked on crack, right? He's just gonna use that money to buy crack. He needs healing. He needs a spiritual healing, and it's gonna come in the form of death for a lot of you Israelites. Okay, what about the adulterer? What about the Jake that is heavy into adultery, sleeping with another man's wives, sleeping with another man's woman, right? If he got that money, he's just gonna amplify his lust of sleeping with other man's woman, right? What about the murderer? What about the Jake that's a murderer? What is he gonna do if he got the money? He is gonna buy more guns and commit more murder, bigger guns, more as much weapons as he can, because that's what's in his heart. A lot of Jake, they have wickedness in their heart. So whatever wickedness that they reap and they sow, that's what they're gonna do. So that's why it's important that we need that reset according to Hebrews 8, right? We need that, man. Let me get that. Let me get that script. Slack. I'm driving, so luckily there's some traffic, so I can bring out some scriptures. You know, but that's what we gotta do, man. We gotta bring out this word, nonetheless. Hebrews 8:8. For finding fault with them, he saith, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant. And that's what you have Jake doing right now, man. We're back again in the land of Egypt, and we're continuing not in the covenant of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? The laws, statutes, and commandments. And the nations know that if they can keep us stuck on folly and bullshit, you know, that basically in their carnal minds, they think we're never going to rise, man. We're never going to rise again. Well, guess what? The nation of Israel is rising up again, man. Okay? And starting with the elect. Starting with the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and the elect. Coming back to their true nationality, waking up to who they are, right? So that's causing fear to fall upon these heathens. And they know, right? They know who we are, right? They probably even have our records, man. They know exactly who we are, man. They know our forefathers and all, right? Well, guess what? The Lord's gonna give us that in the kingdom anyways. You know? It says, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord Yahweh, for this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after Salakia those days, saith the Lord, I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a God, Yahweh, and they shall be to me a people. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. From the least of Israel to the greatest of Israel, we're gonna know the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, but that's gonna be in the kingdom, right? But on this side now, like I said, man, you got a lot of Jakes really thinking that this is it, man. And they got to be purged out. It just is what it is. No emotion with that, man. The Lord is putting a cold, quote unquote, cold spirit on His men. All right, to where we're not gonna feel emotion for our own people when they get put down, man. It's even started now because anybody that's against this truth, we can care less, man. You're against us. You're against Yahweh Shem Shai. We have to mark you. We don't care. All right. We want to give you this truth, freely. That's just our spirit, but it's of the elect. It's only for the elect. We can't cast our pearls to swine, man. Not everybody's gonna see it the way we see it, and it just is what it is. Right now, we're in the fishing process. We're fishers of men, right? First John 4:20. For man say I love Yahweh and hated his brother. I'll say it like this. For man say I love God and hated his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen? Right? And you have that all amongst Israel. You know, you have a lot of that. No, no respect for their own brother. You know, and this goes both ways, but I'm saying it on the carnal level because most the people of the world, they say Israel of the world that don't really know the true name of Yahweh Shem Shai, they'll say, yeah, I love God, but then uh they'll hate the ops down the road or whatever, and they look just like him, and in their vain mind of the Lord bless them some money, God bless me money, but then they hate their brother. The Lord sees all that, man. You know, the Lord's not dealing with that mindset, man. You know, that's how I'm using that scripture for. But we know that it's also going into brothers in this truth. Mainly that know the Lord, that know Yahweh Shem Shai, and that our brothers are pretty much have malice towards each other or whatever, but say they love the Most High, right? But yeah, Deuteronomy Deuteronomy 15:11, it says, "For the poor shall never cease out of the land. Therefore I command thee, saying, Thou shalt open thine hand wide unto thy brother, to thy poor, and to thy needy in thy land." That's right, man. Israel's supposed to look out for one another, man. We're supposed to be able to take care of one another. See that if a brother or family is in need, that's how it was in the ancient world, at least. I'm not saying do this now. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just reflecting on how it should be, how it could be, and how it will be. You know what I mean? But you should be able to see an Israelite. You might not know them personally, but you know they're an Israelite, right? But they're struggling and they believe in the Lord. They just don't got it right now. You should be able to you should be able to help them, man. And it shouldn't come with no weird I'm trying to get a one up, or you know it should be to the point where you help them get on their feet. That's how it should be, right? You help them get on their feet so that they can get some motion going and be able to provide for themselves, or whatever the case may be, right? That's how it that's how we help one another, man. This in this world, people just take. When you offer help, people just take, and they don't give back, nor do they want to make a way for themselves either, man. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to make a way for themselves. They just want to extract. They want to be parasites. They want to be leeches, leech off of you. You know, literally suck you dry, man, till you have no resources, man. Right? Nobody's reasonable. Nobody has. Everybody's greedy. They're not needy. They're greedy, right? And they don't have discretion. They don't have. Okay, that's enough. They don't have that discernment to know. Okay, yeah, that's enough. I know. I should be able to make this stretch, or you know what I mean. Okay, with this knowledge that I've received, I should be able to, you know, start start a little something. Start a little business to make money on the side, or with the skill that I've learned under this, this carpenter, this, uh, ironsmith, under this farmer. I'll be able to learn how to grow crops, or I'm talking about in the ancient world or whatever. But you can also translate it to now. Whatever skill you can learn on this side, I don't know. I'm just saying though, you should be able to, and you should be willing to put in the work for yourself as well. Life does happen. Don't get me wrong, man. We're gonna help a brother if he needs it. If a brother needs something, we're gonna have to help that brother, man. Facts. But that brother should also have it in his mind to do better for himself also, so that he doesn't end up in that position again, right? Because we have to be men. You know, up until the chip comes, we got to be able to provide for ourselves up until the chip comes, man. Okay, because it's the Hunger Games. Every month rent's due on the first of the month. We got to make sure rent gets paid. Whatever, you might have a car no car insurance that has to get paid, right? Phone bill. We got to be able to make sure we have all these things in order, internet, because phone bill. The main reason why we have a phone now, now that we're in this truth, is for this word, is for the ministry, man, and for the internet as well. The main reason why we have internet is for the ministry, right? That's first and foremost. Entertainment and leisure is last now. It's really, it's really for the ministry, the business, Yahweh Shai's business, right? Deuteronomy 24:14. Thou shalt not oppress an hired servant that is poor and needy, whether he be of thy brethren or of thy strangers that are in the land within thy gates. The strangers are Israelites. Okay, it's not the heathen. It's the strangers that they're strange unto you because you don't see them often, but they still are Israelites. Okay, and then you have it to where I brought this up because you have it to where Jake, they like to take advantage of one another, man. How can I get one up on him? All right, yeah, okay. I'm a, you know, you might work under a Jake. Jake say, I'm gonna pay you cash. And then whatever, okay. He's like, all right, cool, cool. So there's no contract, there's no nothing written signed on paper. All right, you work for the Jake, you give him the, you put in your time, your labor, whatever, and then you don't get, the man's playing around with your money, bro. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Because that happens amongst Jay. Or that could happen among anybody, but I'm giving you an example. That could happen, man. That's oppression, man. You know, a man came through diligent, ready to work, whatever. You said you had a little, little food, little money, but you need some jobs done. You need, little things to get done. You said you were gonna pay him an X amount that you agreed upon verbally, right? Because a man's word meant something. It doesn't mean jack shit nowadays. All right. That's why you can only trust the men of the Lord. Because the men of the Lord, they fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? They know that if they screw over a brother, that the Most High is gonna screw them over, man. That's called the fear of the Lord. I know that. I know that if I screw over a brother, the Most High is gonna screw me over, man. So I'm not trying to screw over a brother, man. I'm not even trying to screw over Israel. Period. You get what I'm trying to say? You're not, because you're not supposed. Us as righteous men, we're not even supposed to screw over any Israelite in that sense. You feel me? We're not supposed to commit. Okay, this guy, he's not in the truth. He doesn't know about the Lord, and I like his woman. I'm just gonna sleep with his woman. No, we can't do that, man. That's wicked. The law applies for all Israel, even for the ones that don't know. And us knowing the truth, right? It applies to us 100 times more, man. Right? So we can't oppress one another, man. We're already being oppressed by Esau, Edom, man. That's why I mean we're supposed to look out for each other. We're supposed to, have each other's back. That's how it should be, and that's why we gotta appreciate the brotherhood as well, man. Because we know it's a safe place. That's a safe haven, man. From the world, man. The world is a real grimy, messed up place, man. Wolves. All right, we're dealing with wolves out here, man. You know, and we're the sheep. But we're dealing with serious wolves out here. Everybody's ravenous wolves. People just trying to get a one up on you, you know? And, at the end of the day, you can't trust Jake, man. It just is what it is. You can't trust Jake, man. You know? Jake is going to be who they are and how they are, the way the Most High set them up, quote unquote, product of their environment, right? That's their excuse. I'm just a product of my environment, you know? Fuck you, Jake. You know what I mean? The Lord don't care about if you're a product of your environment. The Lord want you to reflect and repent to the Heavenly Father, man. You know what I mean? The Lord don't give a damn about if you're a product of your environment or not. The Lord put you in that environment. How about that, man? The Lord put you there, nigga. So how you gonna get out? How you gonna get your spiritually out? Right? How you gonna better yourself, man? And and to some degree, in a carnal level, Jakes do, better themselves. Some Jakes do make it out the hood, out the projects or whatever. Esau there, has a microscope looking at you, Jakes, and who's gonna make it out the hood? That's Esau, man. Let's see how these niggas act when we put a little crack in the neighborhood and some guns here and a little bit of money here. Let's see, you know what I mean? That's Esau's whole thing, man. That's entertainment for Esau, man. You know? Let's make Jake the face of I don't know, like the face of wealth. Let's make rappers they have the money. That's all Esau's mindset. So Esau can have his riches in peace, man. He can live in peace with his riches, man. Because everybody's looking for that Jake with that iced out chain as a lick. That's a lick right there. You know? So Esau can literally skate off into the sunset. Here it is, you Jakes. You're trying to be like Esau, but you're not, man. Esau does wealth different, man. Esau does rich different. You know? And you'll never catch up. I don't give a fuck how much credit credit loans you know how to get, right? I don't give a damn. Esau will never let you surpass him, right? And that's not for me to knock what anybody's doing as a hustle. That's great. That's perfect. I mean, that's fine. Whatever, man. But you gotta have the Lord in mind too, man. A lot of you people don't have the Lord in mind, you know, and that's where you fall off, right? Let me read that again, though. Deuteronomy 24:14. Thou shalt not oppress an hired servant that is poor and needy, whether he be of thy brethren or of thy strangers that are in the land of thy gates. Okay? And that's exactly what it is, man. We're not supposed to try and get a one up on our brother, man. That's oppression. Like I said, we're already in hell. We're already being oppressed by the devil, man. Esau Edom, the so-called white man. You should not be trying to put hell on your brother, man. That's wicked, you know? Psalms 35:9. And my soul shall be joyful in the Lord Yahweh. It shall rejoice in his salvation. All my bones shall say, Yahweh, Lord, who is like unto thee, which deliverest the poor from him that is too strong for him. All right? Yeah, the poor and the needy from him that spoileth him. Like I said, we're being spoiled by Esau Edom, man. He's already oppressing us, you know? He's having his way with us, man. Esau's tossing us up like pancakes, man, like nothing. Like flipping it, you know? Jake's getting, yo, Jake's getting messed up out here, man. You don't even have a clue. Don't even get me started on the woman, right? She don't have a clue. She want to be the white woman, right? She don't even know what's going on, right? She not with her man. She not in the same mindset as her man. To be honest, she's not even oppressed. You get what I'm trying to say? She's not oppressed in her mind. She's like, nigga, what? Nigga, what? She's looking at you like, nigga, what? No, I'm fine. I'm good here. I love it here. I like it here, right? You looking at her like, God damn, you don't even have a clue, right? But you expect that from the woman, man. But when you see a Jake, a man, an Israelite man that's cooning, all right, that really gets you going. But that really pisses you off, man. You're supposed to know better than that, man. You're a man, all right? You shouldn't want to be oppressed. You shouldn't want no other heathens ruling over you, man. That's bullshit. You know, you should have a spirit of rebellion against your oppressor to some degree, man. Okay, our spirit of rebellion is just going out on the highways and byways and teaching this word in truth and sincerity. You know, that's our rebellious spirit. If any, in righteousness, we're rebellious in righteousness and in order. Okay, because we're not down with this society. We're not down with the ways of the society. We're not down with the image of the beast. Right. So we're gonna do what we gotta do, man, until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai come back, destroy this place, establish his kingdom, establish Israel, man. Right? Isaiah 62:7. I'm gonna finish it off with this and give him, let me see. Isaiah 62:6. I've set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night, yet that make mention of the Lord Yahweh, Salakia. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh, keep not silence. Okay, and that's exactly what we're doing, man. When we make these videos, man, we're not keeping silence, man. GMS is one of the most consistent, controversial news outlets there is. All right, because we're watchmen, we're forecasters of this truth and righteousness. Right? It says, verse 7, and give him no rest till he has established, until he maketh, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And we're gonna become a praise in the earth, man. And then truly, then is when we're gonna be able to, have rest, get our respect. We're gonna get our respect from the heathen. We're gonna have respect amongst brethren. All our people are gonna, the tribes. We're gonna respect each other, right? And we can truly have what's that word I'm looking for, man? Going back to the initial, you know, we're truly gonna know what it means to be humble based off of this, this predicament that the Lord has us in right now. We're not gonna be proud our amongst each other, man, as Israelites. But with that, I'm gonna close up. I'm gonna give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai, Lord, will you're edified, and to the next one.